I thought I should dress for the occasion to honor your rite of passage by donning my traditional academic garb. The robe and hood are fine, but the cap doesn't look so great when you haven't had a haircut in 6 weeks. I wish I could have marched down the Willow Path with you today. I would have become, I think, your oldest classmate, up on stage with Samantha Power and others receiving an honorary doctorate. It didn't happen, no matter. My class of 1970 and yours of 2020 share something with only 5 or 6 other classes in our university's 200-year history: truncated senior years and even deferred commencements, when global, national crises intruded on Colgate life. After war was declared in April 1917, seniors and juniors left campus early to serve in World War I. Those who remained behind joined the Students' Army Training Corps, drilling in uniform on Whitnall Field. Those who left in 1917 were honored in 2018, 100 years late. The World War II classes from 1942 to 46 sped through Colgate in 2.5 years, sometimes 3 years, going to school year-round, most of them also enrolled in naval and marine flight training programs. Graduations were held throughout the year, sometimes only 5 or 6 receiving degrees. My classmates in 1970 saw our final semester rudely interrupted by external events. Protests against the Vietnam War intensified after the United States incursion into Cambodia that spring, and on several campuses, student demonstrators were killed. Although coursework at Colgate gave way to protest, we were fortunate enough to hold our commencement ceremony. When world-shattering events intrude on our placid campus and its academic routines, and then scatter us in all directions, we justifiably feel a sense of loss. But it should not diminish your sense of accomplishment, the pride you can take in your hard-earned liberal education and a bachelor's degree from Colgate. You might want to ask a classics major to translate it for you. As you enter whatever post-pandemic world the pandemic and this disease will bring, I hope you'll put that liberal education to its truest and most ancient purposes. It has prepared you not just for individual professional lives, but for lives of larger service, whether it's to community, country, or the world. You are needed. A liberal education is a moral and civic education, and embrace those aspects of it. Brian Casey has spoken often about intelligence, empathy, and grace, characteristics of mind and character that you have cultivated at Colgate. Reflect on how you'll use them. Now, my practical advice is simply hold on to the friends you've made these past 4 years. They knew you when you were 18 or 19. They'll tell you the truth most of the time. They'll preserve shared memories. They'll be the people you call on, you can count on in good and tough times over the coming decades. So congratulations to all of you, and especially to you, Kaylee Jensen.